Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning in to my 2471st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Traders, let's get right into this. This video is for trading on 9/28. That is Wednesday, September 28th, 2022. Remember the risk involved here. Risky, 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 risky. The size of these bars, the massive volatility here. Make sure you do not trade without stops. Put those stops in first, but you've got to give those stops extra breathing room during this insane volatility. So, you are looking at the Russell 2000, one of the largely traded U.S. indices that we like to play around with when we're using our technical analysis. So, Russell 2000 daily bar. You know, this average has rock and rolled for a spot that Wall Street seems to have clued or cued in on. Then we went into a bear flag, right? Flag pole, flag, the big drop. And then we come down to the big drop. And here's what's interesting about the big drop. Double bottom possible, right? You got a bottom here and the bottom here. So is it going to be a double bottom? Well, let's go look at another really strong index we like to trade, the E-mini S&P. Once again, double bottom being tested. Will it be a double bottom? Will it hold? Bottom one, bottom two. The premise of double bottoms, as we know, is basically it is supposed to hold and go up, right? It's the premise of double bottoms. You see that in books. You hear about it all the time. There's nothing guaranteed in this business. I'm no big fan of double bottoms to begin with. So I'm going to say, let's look at this a different way. We established in my weekend webinar for Metastock that we have an absolute leader of U.S. indices right now. That leader was the transportation average, right? The Dow Jones transportation average is the leader. Why? Because this double bottom right here, if you wanted to call this a possible double bottom, let's just label it for a moment. Possible double bottom right here, bottom one, bottom two. Well, not a chance, right? It didn't hold. That didn't work. You'd have to put a strikeout line through that. No double bottom there. It went through. So what does the leader tell us? The one that got to the double bottom first and then broke it? The leader tells us the likelihood is that this one is going through next, one of the ones that's following. Now let's get slightly more interesting. Check this out. Here's what I noticed. Look how many bars. It made this 1, 2, 3, 4 bar pattern. Then it cracked on the double bottom, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, break. All right, so let's go back where we just were. Check this out. We have 3, the 28th being tomorrow, Wednesday, tomorrow. We should have another bar in here. I don't know if it'll be like this, right? Or like this, maybe the bar will be. Or if it just goes all at once, it's going to be like that, and that's the end. But the idea is the transportation average that let us put in 4 bars around like this before it finally broke. We only have 3 currently. Tomorrow's trading maybe makes 4. Once again, just so that you see it clearly, if that's what happened here, the leader is the transportation average of this down move. Started with the transportation average, which has gone through the double bottom first and kept on going. So if you look at that, those 4 bars were created before the crack, and we're trading E-mini S&P tomorrow, where there's only 3 bars. Now let's see what's going to happen. Just thought I'd throw that out there for you kids, because it caught my attention, and I thought maybe it would catch yours. So let's see what happens with this bar on Wednesday. Sorry about keep saying Thursday. On Wednesday, let's see if this bar comes in, and if it does, voila! We know we've got a real signal there. And the possibility of it just breaking all at once without that bar ever coming in is kind of high too. So let's see what's going to happen. Now, the third possibility, and I'm not going to hedge any of this. The third possibility is that it double bottoms and we go up. So it either double bottoms and we go up, or it puts in its fourth bar and we go down, or we just go straight down. So that's likelihood of what's going to happen. Now, oddly enough, the Omni has gone neutral in E-mini S&P. It has gone neutral in the NASDAQ. It's still bearish in the Dow and the tranny, but neutral in E-mini S&P and neutral in NASDAQ. So we'll see what's going to happen there. An Oscarism trade's probably going to pop out tomorrow. But you see what I'm looking at, right? Let's see if that's what we get. Traders, I hope this helps. Please join me at livewithoscar.com. Join me in my live free trading room. And remember, stops are in. Emotions are out. Thanks for tuning in, traders. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Hang out with me in my free trading room.